Hi guys, welcome to this amazing channel, DP Man. We were going to do a kind of live stream, but because of the StreamYard page, the worst page ever for do live stream, we cannot. I don't know why. I just paid for that. Okay. Anyways, today we will do a kind of tier list of our top 10 records that were actually inspired by books a long time ago with all these videos. And really excited for this, man. I'm so excited for this. We got Benjamin from here, Chile. He just arrived to this country game. We have Christian from Romania from the skating band,
Hello.
and soon Northern Station. So we got many notices. But before we start, how you guys have been doing these days?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much again for this invitation, David. I really appreciate that. And now
Well,
I'm here again in my personal studio.
you can hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
How have you been doing, man? And Christian.
I am very good and hello David. I mean, some these days I didn't have time to record the guitar from my new AP from Skadin,
It's
but
getting.
I will try and we need to let people know we are going to release some singles with Nocturne Station.
Yeah, yeah. Northern Station. We got some projects, musical projects. And this is kind of cool. So let's start with this. What do you got for us, Christian? Your top.
Mm. The first one I think I will start with Buxum Philosophem.
Great one.
Vinyl. Great one, yes, a classic from Norway, 96. This one is one of my favorite album of all time, and as you can see, have side A, side B, two vinyls there. This album, from what I know, is inspired by the book
Nice.
Lord
Very
of the
good.
Rings and The Hobbit. Some
Mm-hmm.
some lyrics from a song like Dunkelheiter from the books, but yeah, a very good and a classic album, which I think the first atmospheric black metal album, if I'm
Yeah, one
correct.
of the first.
You say the first black metal album, but you have in your collection or in general?
No, no, the first atmospheric black metal album.
Ah, yes.
I think it's the first one. We have some Summoning too, but I think Burzum created that sound. The second one, I think we're going with Windir.
Windy.
I
Great
will
one.
let you, I will let you, David, to say the name of this album.
Windy. 19, no, 19, no, I don't even know how to say it in English, man. Sorry.
1184.
184? 1184. 1184. Yeah.
1184, yes. This album is from Sognal mythology, Sognal books from Salz. It's based from Sognal mythology and history, with songs like Dance of the Mortal Lust, Hydra, Enjoying to the End, as you can see from the back of the CD.
Mm-hmm.
Has a very great theme about Vikings from books from Sognal about Vikings and the
Oh, yeah.
King Sverre.
Mm-hmm.
Sverre or Sverre, I don't know exactly the
Yeah.
name because I don't speak Norwegian.
There's
A very
some
great,
Norwegian stories that Wildfire got
yes,
inspired by.
exactly from Sognal books, if I'm correct. But yes, and this album is dedicated to Valfar
Balfour, yeah.
himself.
Twilight Wider.
The third one, I think, we're going with Bathory in Norland 2. A very Viking one of the greatest Viking albums of all time. It's inspired from The Hobbit, the books of the Hobbits,
Okay.
and from the Svalbard and North Pole mythology from this one, as you can see,
Great. Great.
from Sweden.
Like the cover.
Yes, exactly. And as a battle album, The Boss, the producer, the father of Kurton.
Very
The
good.
next one, I will go with a new album from one of the greatest new bands, Hell Reaper.
Hell Reaper, yeah.
Warlocks Grim, and Withered Hex by
No,
Hellraiser.
no, I never listened this band before. I don't know.
No, it's a new band from Scotland.
Ah, Scottish band.
New band, yeah.
No?
Yes, exactly.
I
Black
heard.
speed metal, and this one have themes from Dracula and Scottish mythology and witches, how the witches was in the medieval era, you know,
Yeah, no.
with the songs like The Knuckle V, Goat Vomit Nightmare, și The Cursed Cairn Crown. A lot of spells are in this album. The lyrics from some songs are about spells and black magic.
Black magic. Like Slayer
Exactly.
song.
Uh, not the Slayer one. The next one, we are going with a classic, one of my favorite albums, Dissection, The Somberlin.
Section, man.
Section.
one.
But metal.
Exactly,
No, that metal, no?
Dissection. What?
That metal?
Melodic black metal. They
Melodic black metal.
they have an album, Rain Chaos. It's death metal in my opinion, but the Somberlin and Somberlace Bane are melodic
Yeah.
black metal. This album is not really inspired by the book. It's like from the John Oldbite book and Vlad, Libera Zerate. Is from their book. Most of the lyrics. The lyrics are about kingdoms, medieval themes, depression, all this stuff.
Okay.
And the next one, and the last one from my collection for today, it's a classic from Satyricon, Nemesis.
Ah, yeah, Satyricon.
This album is same like Hellreaper with Windig both because they are like from spells, witches, magic, and Viking stuff. This one is a great album. Have one of the greatest songs of all time, Mother North. Everyone who listens to black metal needs to know Mother North from Satyricon. And it's a classic from Satyricon. A great album. Now I am done.
Wow. Very crazy. I like that.
I need to get into more satirical stuff, man. I just know some. I am really poster in that sense, man. I have to be honest, but I respect satirical.
You can try the black and roll era, like songs like King, Phoenix.
Cool, great.
And this style, Christian, I have a little question about that because normally your style, basically, I know you appreciate the metal, but of course, it's a reality. You really more enjoy more the black metal or the atmosphere black metal. Or normally, this is the topic. It repeats all time in your album. So, what is the reason with the topic always the same? Is for the folk, maybe? In your opinion, tell me about that.
I think from their vision, all black metal artists see the world differently because the lyrics are very similar bands to bands, you know. But for me, I think all black metal, if you are a black metal fan, you need to like Lord of the Rings, Dracula, Darkness, and you want to be the cool as fuck.
The witches, the initiation, the war, Viking, magic, black magic, basically the horror, on the devil, the satanic.
Yes, exactly, that vibe, the cult, occultism vibe, all this stuff, you know.
Cultural stuff.
But we have that metal with horror stuff more and gory stuff.
Great.
Yeah, it's true. And all the bands is from Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark,
Germany.
Maybe Germany, of course,
Denmark,
and it's a Scottish band, and a Scottish band or English band.
Denmark, I only know King Diamond from and Merciful Fate from
Denmark. Yeah.
We have Germany with one of the greatest bands of all time.
No, it's so cool. I like that. And in Romania, you have a favorite album from your country or your city, maybe?
Yes, I have a favorite album. It's called Om by Negura Bunget. I don't have the album physically because I can't find it, but it's atmospheric, Romanian mythology, Dacic vibes. Very atmospheric one with Romanian themes like.
You sell me that one.
Yes, I tell you about this one.
Yeah.
It's a great
Oh,
album
yeah, perfect.
and a very symphonic one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very old from Romania, and we have some good bands here in Romania, black metal bands like Sura Austru. But my favorite one is Enmark Solea, a great band. But my favorite album from Romania is Om Negru Bunget.
Can you write his name, please? Because I
Yes,
can
I
I
will
can
write.
forget it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome, Ben.
please.
I really like this. So, Benjamin, what do you got for us? Tell us.
It's so very difficult finding it because I'm feel now like a poser because Christian talk about many black metal albums and my favorite albums are more classic metal or doom metal maybe or more alternative or more rock.
Okay, yeah, classic
But
rock.
but but I'd like to talk about one of my favorite albums, and I think it's very unvalored because it's this album. You know what is this album?
No, no, honestly.
No, never. And you,
Hon-
Christian, you know?
I think it's Black Sabbath because the
Yeah, for this,
exactly,
like my tattoo.
Black Sabbath, man.
Yes,
exactly, that's
it's
the
my it's the
fundamental.
Black Sabbath, but at the
An
same time
underrated
it's not
one.
Black Sabbath. But basically, very short story. Problem legals. Who is the real boss? Who is the real proprietary in the name Black Sabbath? OC Tonayomi, no, and Sharon has the problem there. And basically, okay, Black Sabbath is only with Tony and OC in the head, you know. Basically, Bill is only a performance, but I think he's basically a worker, not part of the band. So yeah, many problem. And
Exactly.
then yeah, and then for this reason, Dio Tonayomi create the and User Butler, of course, is the mind that, and Vinny Appice, the other drummer in their times, in their Heaven and Hell and Move Rules in the 1980 and 1981 and 1982, and then broke up. But whatever. But the thing is, in the year 2009, record this fucking album, and it's the farewell to Dio because the next year in 2010, you know, Ronnie James Dio died. You know that? You know, passed away.
He
So
just passed away.
yeah. So, but you know this story, no, David? A
No,
little something.
this is the first time I ever I hear this story. Very interesting one.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. You can
Kind of
always
puzzle
you can.
feeling.
But well, for this reason, I recommend this album because it's so dark. It's so it's the typical Tonayomi riffs, you know, yeah, very strong, heavy, very doom, you know.
But it's inspired by any book, man.
Hmm?
Is this inspired by any book, especially? Or a short story?
But I understand your point. I understand.
Is this book inspired by a book?
Yeah. And now, yes, it's not a specific books. I think this album, but the methodologies and songs like Fear, because the name say Fear.
Fair, okay.
Always think in the medieval times, the witches, the time, the demons.
Like a kind of
Always with this.
storytelling. A storytelling stuff.
And then let me think one moment. Because the other album is a specific inspired for books, but let me check this album I really recommend to you. And I don't know.
What you got
Not
next?
for for the name. The name is Heaven and Hell, the band or the project, but it's Black Sabbath. It's Black Sabbath, yeah, but with the what?
Okay.
Black Sabbath without Ozzy is not Black Sabbath.
Yeah, it's not Black Sabbath for the branding, but for the spirit, it's Black Sabbath.
For me, Black Sabbath without Ozzy is not Black Sabbath.
You prefer OC always? Oh no. Yeah, not in my case always, but this album I don't have against anything I would do. But the most important album is the Devil to Black Sabbath. And these are inspired, for example, the song "The Wizard" was inspired in the Lord of the Rings. Let me say, the Wizard is for Gandalf, the Gandalf the Grey. Remember that?
Many bands got inspired by Gandalf from Tolkien,
Yeah.
man. Like you're right, he has
Yeah.
they has a song with the same name, The Wizard.
Yep. The Wizard, exactly. The lyrics are talking about the Gandalf, basically,
Yeah.
older the man
Some
Yes.
with
bands
his
talk
magic, changing
about
that.
some
This.
bands talk about Sauron from Lord of the Rings, the other witch,
Mm.
the other Meg, the witch. I think we can say that.
Mhm. Yeah, the Wizard basically is a good people with the magic.
Yeah.
The witch is a bad because normally it's for girls, but
Yeah,
the
yeah,
witch
yes,
normally is
but
for
Sauron was a bad guy, you know. But
yeah, it's a bad guy technically. Yeah, like Saruman, for example, a woman version of Saruman could be a witch, but the wizard always is a good people with magic.
Machismo.
No,
Puro
no, no.
machismo.
No, machismo es si dices la chica no puede hacer magia.
I don't understand the fucking words.
No se mal.
Now we're seeing
It's, a,
sexism.
nah,
Oh.
it's something with very importance. No, but this album is important. It's not only the wizard. Behind the wall of sleep have the mythologies there, and of course, and that song Black Sabbath. You know, because the story was inspired when Giselle Butler was reading a book, an important book in Latin from the
Okay.
medieval times, and one night Giselle wake up, I don't understand why, and taller man with red eyes, black, was watching very like a Satan smiling.
Sleep,
Like a demon.
sleep demon
Yeah.
paralysis. Sleep demon
The
paralysis.
demon,
Yeah.
exactly, demon paralysis. Technically, Giselle Butler has that, and then wake up, and this man disappear, and the book disappeared too. And
Okay,
for this, yeah,
it's
and
like
then
That's
because
inspired.
this is
yeah,
an
it was
occult
inspired in a
story.
books because this book I don't remember the name. Sorry, but this book was about the black magic and from the Latin. It's
Yeah,
technically
yeah.
it's a prohibition to read this book.
Like
This is about
Solomon, Key of Solomon.
Yeah, King Solomon by the Bible.
yeah, technically it does. So basically, in this album, you have the three most important: Black Sabbath, The Wizard, and Behind the Wall of Sleep. And because the rest is different, it's more a typical problem because the Black Sabbath was founded in Birmingham. You know, the Industrial Revolution after the war was a complicated.
Yeah, great. What do you got next,
know,
man?
Yeah. I have other man here. I have this one. More rocker, not so heavy. But spoiler, you talking about this band in our first podcast.
The Lizzy, man.
The Lizzy.
Of course, man.
Ireland, from Dublin. Ireland forever.
You got the the Ireland genetics in your blood.
Yeah. No, Ireland is amazing. But I think the song Southbound was inspired in the literature classic in Ireland, and typical person the countryside river like a trip in Ireland, you know.
Cool.
And always remember we're talking in the first album, the first podcast. Sorry, Phil Lynott always has the inspiration for the weather, the woods,
Yeah.
and yes, and not forget
the forest around.
yeah. And Phil Lynott always, remember, I read the biography, Phil Lynott's biography, and I always say it's expert in the history. You know that. Always the soldier, you know, the war and the problem and the category. And then was inspiration for create the songs. Southbound, of course, Their Lord, or maybe Soldier of Fortune. Yeah, like the song for the Purple, remember? Exactly. Yeah, talking
Opus
about the
Vida.
purple, I have this one, but
No
this
way,
is
that's
one of my favorite.
Metal
But I
Heat.
don't know what's great in
my
mythology.
favorite one from this album is When a Blind Man Cries.
Oh yeah, I love it. But you know something sad, Christian? This version of this album doesn't have the when I abandoned Christ. Oh yeah, I
What?
hate that.
What are you
I
talking
hate
about?
this. No,
How?
this version, this only has seven songs.
Oh,
Stroking,
okay.
Lazy, Smoke on the Water, Never Home, Pictures of Home. Sorry, Never Before, maybe Ableo, Highway Star, Smoke on the Water, but no, his version doesn't have the yeah, and it's my
Tan,
favorite. No,
tan,
in the
tan,
Blind Man
tan,
Cries,
tan,
it's
tan,
a it's no Christian. This is a perfect mixes about in subgenres: blues, psychedelic rock, the
yes.
classic music or typical English style, atmosphere.
It's I
It's a
like the
good mix. I
song.
love.
It's not in the pentatonic scale all the song I think, but for me as a black metal head, I really like blues. Stevie Ray Vaughan is my favorite one,
Mm,
and
American
I
Southern.
think BB King too.
The American Blues is amazing, man.
Yes, Texas
This
blues.
type of American composers are very good because it's
Yes,
the roots, all the rock and metal technically. Okay, the metal could be more Anglo-Saxon and more European. Okay, but in the rock, yeah, of course, and the rock blues is the most
Texas.
important. Yes, the Texas and the Southern or Tennessee. I don't know.
Yeah, man, it's good. Okay.
Oh yeah. No. Remember this album?
What?
Metallica
What?
Just for all,
Justice for
man.
all.
and Justice for All.
And just for Jason, man. Fucking
And this is
close.
for Jason. Yeah, yeah. You know the story. Jason had the problem because Lars said, "No, I don't like the bass. It's so
Yeah,
very
yeah.
bad. I
Her
need
good,
a less sound of it." And yeah, but technically you can't hear.
her good, man. Jason.
Yeah, but in the Black Album has the revenge because the Black Album the bass sounds very good. All of us in the song "My Friend of Misery." Remember? Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that song. I let it go.
yeah. But this album, no, the other album for Metallica, but I don't have here. I'm sorry. Right. Cola.
Coca-Cola publicity.
Captain Diabetes. no, no, it's a joke. No, the Metallica Ride the Lightning because I don't have now. I only have this album of Metallica now. But remember, Ride the Lightning was inspired in the Bible. Remember, in the place of
Ah,
Egypt.
yeah. And
Yeah,
including that too.
Ripping that exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Fade to Black is more it's about suicide, and Ride the Lightning or Fort Tueltos involved the Cold War, the conflict,
Yeah,
because
for
from
the
California, the
from the
soldiers
Cold War and nuclear bombs
normally,
tension.
Mm,
yeah, was a
my
lot
favorite one
for
is from the right. I think it's Fight Fire with Fire.
Fight Fire with Fire is technically very close to the Third War and explosion. Basically, is the message in this for this reason is so dark and so aggressive.
Guys,
And
I kind of feel that now we are more close to the third world war than in the 80s, to be honest, and nobody is making songs about it.
nah, yeah, it's so funny because today the world is so complicated.
Yeah.
I think 10 years ago the world was more pacific, but
What's
today
that like?
no.
Yeah.
No,
You're
no,
saying.
but depends, man. Depends. Because 10 years ago in Europe, no, not all Europe, but in the capital like London, Rome, Paris, Madrid, etc. Probably Christian remember that about the problem with Islam, but the bombs in different parts in the Europe airport on city center. I don't remember.
Yeah.
You remember? You
Yeah, I
remember, Christian?
remember. Yes, yes.
Yeah, and then for this reason, the military, the army was so strong about that. And normally, you check
In
in
Paris
Rome,
was the worst, I
police
think.
with heavy machine gun, yeah, in the train, on the train, the subway, the bus, whatever, because suspect, bah, yeah,
I think in Paris was the worst to Barcelona.
yeah, in
Oh no.
Paris, in Berlin too. Normally
And
in the cap,
Berlin,
in
yes.
London, in normally in the capitals,
Okay. This is awesome, guys. So let's get into the next one, and then I will start with my tier list.
And then probably I don't know. I have other like this Iron Maiden.
No,
Iron
I'm
Maiden.
sure.
dude, that's a
Yeah,
classic.
that like the prisoner was inspired as slaves, or even the run to the
The number
hills
of the beast.
when the English soldiers destroyed the civilization from the American natives, and but they just don't run to the hills because it's the only part when you can escape the war and the destructions in the civilizations, carnage technically, and not the carnage the Marvel comics, the carnage the
Children of the Damned is a great song from that album too.
Children of Them, yes. Invaders, I never checked this. But Hallowed by the Name was inspired real, typical in the English. Think in the medieval time London, typical people, not the Christian. You will no Catholic. You're not religious. No, you will die. Hallowed by the Name. It's like in the Bible say, Hallowed by the Name.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I have more albums, but
Cool.
I'd like to listen your story now, David.
Great. Kind of interesting stuff that you mentioned. I really appreciate it. Okay, it's like 10 records that got inspired by books. Um, Sort of keep the rules from the records, but it's okay. I have my PowerPoint over here. I will share this. You see it?
Yes, but you don't have any album in the CD. You don't have
No, so I have this one and that. I'm like rich. It's okay. The first one
computer.
is okay,
Yeah,
computer.
Radiohead,
Yeah,
Radiohead.
the Radiohead.
I, David, do you believe me when I say that I didn't listen to Radiohead in my entire life?
I trust you. I trust you, man. It's very. I mean, I used to listen to okay computer and that's all. I in Rainbows. It's kind of a really good records, but I am not a really good
Yeah,
listener from
I
Radiohead.
remember
But
1990.
anyways,
Yes.
this is influenced by 1984 by YouTube. It's like kind of dystopian fiction, rather than telling a direct story. It captures the emotional core and landscapes about the novel and the melody. This dude
Dude,
George Orwell
David,
will
sorry for interrupting. Go a little back because I don't hear you very well because you speak very close to the microphone. Go a little
oh sorry.
back.
I will like this.
No, a little bit forward. No, close to you, close to you. No, yes,
You can
perfect.
hear me.
Yes, perfect.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now it's better.
Great. Sorry, wait. Okay, this is okay computer. So this is influenced by 1884 by George Orwell. This is this is a dystopian fiction. Like a telling a direct, instead of telling a direct story, it captures the emotional landscapes of
Mm.
the modern storytelling of the book. It's not like a conceptual record, but it's inspired, and that's it. The
Nice book.
nine, an imagination
Alan
from
Parsons Project.
1976 by Alan Parsons Project.
1976.
We wasn't even born at a time, man.
50 years ago.
I was I was born in 2008, a very young one, but the book is inspired by the same name, Fire of Mystery and Imagination. I have this one book by is this. My sister just my sister just gave it to me. Is this? It's story by this is very and
Okay.
conceptual record. To understand that at a time the conceptual records were very important. It's like a short song of 3 minutes. And that's all. This one is this is a kind of bonus track. You can see it. Fake as a Brick, 1972. By Jethro Tull.
Jethro Tull.
Like,
I really like Jethro Tull.
you know this band, guys. Thanks for Benjamin. So I few songs before, but that's all. As an option of a fictional time, it's like a conceptual record. Mm.
David, I can hear you very good. Maybe it's a
Yes.
problem?
You are. Go back, I think, but you give me ear rape.
Change the microphone.
Doesn't get better. You have a lot of bass, and I think you.
Hello,
Yeah. I can listen.
Better now. Yes.
can you hear me better now?
Yes. It's
Yeah,
very
now
good.
better. Yes.
Okay, guys. Sorry for this.
No
What I
Think
was
problem.
you
saying?
can, dude. You needed to cut this. Go back and present the this. No. This one is okay, but the Alan Parsons project you need to present again because your sound is not good on this one.
Was like shit, man.
No,
Okay.
but in Alan Parsons project, and then because
Okay.
before that we listen.
Perfect. And we just need 10 minutes. Okay, this is Tale of Mystery and Imagination from 1976. I wasn't even born at the time. This is by Alan Parsons Project. The book that got inspired them is by the same name, the Tale of the Mystery and Imagination by Edgar Allan Poe. The genius mind behind this project was Eric Wolfson. Many people think that Alan Parsons was the genius behind this project because of the name, but actually not. It was Eric Wolfson. And the only book that I have from Edgar Allan Poe is Extraordinary Storytelling. It's here. My sister gave it to me like 2 days ago. I'm not a really good reader. I have to say, man. Sorry for that. But anyways, that's all. The next one is kind of bonus on my tier list. This is Thick as a Brick from 1972. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, David.
Okay.
Again.
This is by Jethro Tull. Again, this is not like for a specific book. They just write an entire storytelling by themselves, but it's still being like in the category of a book, because they wrote it. And I recommend it to listen to this record. This is a very underrated one from them. And my next,
Yeah, I didn't see that album in my entire life. It's for the first time I see this album.
I mean, this is like more progressive rock stuff. You are used to listen to black metal and stuff, I think.
Yeah, not
Yes.
really. I mean blues too and
Yeah.
rock and roll, but not really in the progressive rock stuff.
Genesis.
I mean, me neither, but I know the classical one, but I know more the modern one, like Porcupine Tree, always.
I only like
yeah,
Crimson.
Porcupine Tree. I was fresh, yeah. Genesis.
King
Yeah.
Crimson, it's a great band for in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a really good band. Okay,
Really good.
the next record I got is The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway from 1974 by Genesis. This is again this dudes from the 70s got like they wrote many books by themselves. It is not like they just inspired by old poetic poem or something.
Genesis.
I recommend
I think
this. What?
I think they got the name from the Bible.
Yeah.
Genesis.
Yeah. It is a reference, a biblical reference. I'm not used to this to listen to this record, but I respect it. Yeah. The next one is Brave New
No
World
way.
by
yeah,
Iron Maiden. You guys need to know this information. I mean, this is like you know, guy, that Brave New World is actually a book by Aldous Huxley, which translated in Spanish is Un Mundo Feliz, a happy world. It's not like Brave New World. It's not like the English version. Um, this book represents like again a dystopic world. We need to understand that this
Yeah.
guy, Aldous Huxley, wrote it at 1932, and he kind of wrote about what what will our future will looks like without feelings, without families,
Mhm.
without relationships. You know, a very cynic world in the future,
Yeah.
but with the most advanced technology.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, the Terminator. Yeah, Steve
yeah,
Harris always think the worst part in the war, but always show the best form, more poetic.
yeah. Again, I mean, I'm not a really good Iron Maiden listener, but I really like this one because of the concept. That's all. And the
Hmm.
other, the next record I got is Diamond Dogs from 1974
Oh,
by
I never listened this album
David
before.
Bowie.
Never.
Okay, this is a very underrated one from David Bowie.
Probably yes.
Uh, Again, we got
I,
George Orwell.
I think the only David Bowie album was, I think,
Normally it's
I
George
think I
Orwell.
forgot the
Yeah,
name.
George Orwell.
Let's Dance, I think the album was called. I forgot, I think, when Stevie Ray Vaughan was on the guitar.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, David Bowie, that dude was a really he was not like the other artists. In fact, for that reason, many artists after he is got inspiration for him because of the creativity that it was really modern. It was something new at the time on the 70s. So bands like Motley
Yeah,
Crue got inspiration
it's
for
a,
him.
of course, it's a very old album.
Yeah. Uh, the book is the same, 1984. Okay, not yeah, it's the same by George Orwell. That book at to this time, to this era, is still being something interesting to read. I really recommend to you this book, or even just search about it. A really interesting one.
I have a question, David, for you.
Tell me.
How is the album is in the 74? How the book was released in 84? If the album was
No,
released in
no,
70?
no. It's not like it was released in 1984. It is used has the name, but it is like
Oh,
the dystopic idea that the people had in the Cold War because of the
Mhm.
control, population control,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
stuff like
that's the
that.
name, Diamond Dogs, I
Yeah,
think.
it is just the name.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
we don't have many time. We actually have 1 minute, so
Must. Oh, I
this is
just need to
Leviathan.
go.
Leviathan by Mastodon. Okay, I have to be honest, man. I didn't know that this record exists before like 1 week ago. I like a kind of poser, but
Really?
yeah,
Still on this place.
I really this is like this is Leviathan from 2004 by Mastodon. The book is Moby Dick by Herman Melville. This is a very classic one.
Oh
If you go
yes,
to
Moby Dick.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
If you go to school, they will teach this book is a cultural fact. I don't know how to say it in Spanish, sorry. But this is a sonic portrayal of obsession and madness. The shifting intensity mirrors the psychological collapse of a half. This is literally a conceptual album. This is the conceptual album inspired by a book. The next one is okay. Sorry for this. Right, I just the recording just
Pink
stopped,
Floyd.
but now we have
Great one.
Pink Floyd. Yeah. Uh, Again, George Orwell was like a kind of Michael Jackson of the books. Very popular one. Uh, this is Animals by 1978 by Pink Floyd. The book is Animal Farm. This is this topic album too. It tells a story. This is a 5 tracks album. If I'm not wrong, five 4 tracks album. A big reinterpretation of Orwell allegory. Um, the band expands the idea of
Wait a
into
second,
like
dude.
immersing tracks. that, yeah, it's okay, man, that reflect power structure and social decay. This is kind of metaphor of animals. In this case, will be the animals, and the politicians, people, like the government will be the pigs. So yeah, this is Animal Farm by George Orwell, Pink Floyd, 1977. What is going on with Christian?
Wait a second, I have a problem with my cat.
Okay, it's good.
Wow. Animal. I need to listen this album before. I need to listen again.
¿No lo has escuchado?
Sí, sí, pero hace tiempo ya. Y algunos temas, no todo.
Ah, está bien. Es que es un disco denso igual.
Mm.
Es el
You can't
disco denso.
talk, dude.
Claro,
Dude,
si
my
los temas son largos. Hay uno que...
Dude, my cat fucking
Dogs,
pissed on my
the
couch.
duration of Dogs is 17 minutes, I think so.
What do you say, Christian?
My cat was fucking pee on my couch, dude.
Shit, man. Fucking cats, man. My cat should kill a rat. I sent a video to the group and it was just terrifying.
Fuck. Okay. I am done now.
And then, so, number 2.
Okay, number 2. We have Forgotten and Lost Empire by Batsat. Whoa!
No
This-
way.
This is by 2025.
Lost Inspire.
This is a really underrated band. You need to listen to it. This is obviously a self-promotion.
I forgot to put Scud in there because I think I want to be more
I
original.
like that.
Yeah, yeah. But anyways, it was actually inspired by a book. The book is Dus Spoke Zarathustra by Friedrich Nietzsche. This is a philosophical
Yeah.
book.
Mhm.
Shit, man, sorry. I have many things over here. This is, I really recommend this one. You need to try to be a really open mind because it has many metaphors and stuff like that. Friedrich Nietzsche is like his existence was an entire metaphor. So you need to be prepared for that. But yeah, there you go. Forgotten and Inspired by Batsat. This book Zarathustra by Friedrich Nietzsche. The last one. We
My
have-
man is a nihilist.
Yeah, no, I know Nihilist, man. The next
As
one
a
is
philosopher.
Philosopher, yeah.
Mm.
What do you wait for it? What album do you think that is the last one?
Probably it's a Steven Wilson album or Porcupine Tree album.
Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon, I think is the last one.
No, you're wrong. This is The Wonder Earth in Shadow by Diffie Man. Okay, the book is Man and His Symbols by Carl Jung. I had to do this, man. I had to do this because this is actually the last two recruits got inspired by books. I mean, it's part of the role, so it's okay for that. This is the book I got inspired for it by Carl Jung, a really good one. It's basically talk about that unconscious mind can talk to us through dreams, to symbols, through myths, and it takes the metaphor of the shadow of the
Of course, I know.
of the sorry for my English, man, sorry, of the hiding part of ourselves, you know, the shadow represents the hiding part of ourselves. And that's it. I recommend to listen to this album. Thanks, guy, for being here. Thanks for being here beside the fucking stream jar. I really hate that page. I literally asked for my dad money for pay that. I didn't know that I need to pay that shit. Sorry. But anyway, thanks for being here. I will post this immediately.
Yes.
Thank you.
Before to finish this interesting meeting, I'd like to show you one thing.
Show me.
Of course, we're talking about Dracula, and the book, of course, is most important.
Dracula.
And
Dracula.
I'd like to recommend to you. It's a little. recommendation, but
thing.
it's so interesting. It's from history. Reason of what's talking Ireland there. This book
Irish
so
and Ireland.
interesting. And for the opposite, England.
England, cool.
Because the writer really written the album thinking the colonist, the conqueror, the construction, and basically other point of view. And it's so interesting book. It's impossible to find it, but
Great.
you can check the different point of view from part of England, part of Ireland, whatever. And the other non-history is more for as a coach for success. It's in Spanish there.
Coaching. Okay. Coaching for the success.
The success. It's a coaching for the success. Really. Talan Maidner. This writer here is very nice for this book, and really recommend this book.
Man.
The Coach of the Success.
Awesome recommendations.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, right. This book you will enjoy. You will use it in your life because you guys, you are very young, so you will need that.
We need to read it. I'm so glad to have you guys. It was a really interesting
Me too, man.
team. That's all. Goodbye, man.
Yeah.
We will stop this.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
See you next time.
Very interesting.
See you guys.
Very interesting information. Yeah.
Goodbye,
Like
man.
Goodbye, guys. Hello.
Bye.